turn this shit off because we don't do that. What we need is to go ahead and get to reacting. And it's already recorded. Cool. So, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We're going to be reacting to more content that we see on social media as a photographer and as a model, and seeing that the people that we are reacting to actually have the potential of being a model. And we're just going to be looking at their account, reviewing their account to see if they're up to par, especially if they're famous, which I really am only interviewing, or not interviewing, but I'm only reacting to content of famous people's, like photography of famous people. So far we've seen that a lot of these photographers and influencers, they don't have good content because they're not paying attention to it, or they think that it's not as important, but it is important. Specifically on the photographers end, they need to be focused on making sure that they are putting out high quality content and making sure that they're not putting out too high quality content. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who've been watching my videos, you know what it is that I'm talking about. You can put out your quality can be too good for social media. If you don't understand what that means, you need to be watching my videos, because I'm giving y'all the game on this shit. I have an ebook, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'll tell you about that at the end of the video or sometime later. But you don't need to be putting out too high quality content, because certain shit doesn't need to be free, right? So it ain't nothing for me to take some photos on my camera. It ain't nothing for me to take some photos on my camera and just be like, this is high quality, 18 megapixels, I don't know, 24 by, like, it is high quality. It's a high quality photo, right? It's another thing to take something that needs to be going on a fucking ad for a brand, you know what I'm saying, and posting out on social media. That's what I mean. You don't want to be doing that. It's okay to take high quality photos and put it on Instagram. But as I was saying, we're going to be reviewing influencers and celebrities on social media and looking at their accounts today again to see who is popping and who's doing what they need to be doing and who's not. Giving y'all a game on like marketing and pitching to people and seeing who you should be hitting up to try to get jobs and try to get opportunities and portfolios built and whatnot. Today we're going to be reviewing Glorilla. I don't think I've done Glorilla yet, so we're going to be reviewing her account. Like I've been saying, let me pull it up for y'all to look at it. Hold on. As I've been saying, a lot of these models, I don't want to say models, but a lot of these posts, a lot of these accounts, they're trash. They're not trash, but they're, from a photographer's perspective, don't look at it from the perspective of being a regular person on social media. Look at it from the perspective of a photographer being on a publishing company. When you look at it from that perspective, and it's like a lot of these accounts, a lot of these publishing companies, aka Instagram accounts, they're trash because they're not posting what they should be posting. Looking at Glorilla's account, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. You got one bad photo. This one's bad. This one's bad. Maybe one out of every 4. Maybe 25% of her posts are bad. Majority of her photos are good. This is actually a pretty good account. And the photos that are bad, they're kind of like showing off her own personality, so it's not horrible. It's not horrible. So we're gonna be looking at that and seeing what we can do. We're gonna be reviewing each photo. So off of this one alone, I feel like Glorilla's changed up her look a lot. I don't know about how do y'all feel about that? I feel like she's changed up her look a hell of a lot. Like, if you look at how she used to look in her old videos, like before she was famous, she looks a lot different. But she still looks good. She still looks good. So what I was getting at is, this photo is dope. If you take out the glorious sign, if you take out the parental advisory, that's a dope photo. It's a little too, I don't know what you want to call it. Grain. It has a little bit too much grain. But other than that, it's pretty dope. It has too much grain, and that's about it. This is a dope photo, though. I like the little shine that they got right there. That's hard. It's actually hard body as fuck. I like this one. Probably I'll give it a 8 out of 10 on some shit. See, like this right here, it's not bad because it's her showing off her account or whatnot. Was that Mulatto? Big Lotto? Anyways, that one wasn't bad. That one wasn't like, as far as posts go, we're not. So looking at it from a photographer's perspective, that was a video. We shouldn't be looking at that one, right? But this one, I like that one. I don't like that one too much. They should have zoomed it in. They should have zoomed in on this right here. They should have zoomed in on this shit right here. This is way too much info. Alright, you can't see my hand, but there's way too much information right here. Way too much information on this side. It should have just been cut down the middle. Some shit like that, I don't know. Or zoomed in to where you see a certain part of her body, because there's way too much going on. That's a bad photo. on her photographer. That's a bad. I'm kind of judging you on this one. You know what I'm saying? Or critiquing you on your photos right now because these are bad photos. This one's hard. I'm guessing these are red bottoms or whatever you want to call them. I'm not really into that type of fashion, so I don't know. I like that one. This one, I don't really like this one actually. It's not that she looks bad, it's that the photo looks bad. Photographers understand what I mean. This one's dope. This one's actually dope. If they could have just removed this background bullshit, this one would have been hard. Looking at this one, horrible, bad. She needs to fire her photographer. I'm just gonna keep it a whole being. And that would be the thing with me. Like, you look at my photos compared to like, I don't know. I don't even know if she has a photographer though. So I'm like, whoever her photographer is right now, currently, even if she is getting the photos taken on the phone, whoever her photographer is, they need to be fired because that shit is trash. Even if it's a regular person, come work with me, Glorilla. Hire your boy. You don't even have to hire me. That's the craziest fucking part. I would do it for free. I would do it for free just to have the photos because I know I can do something with those photos. I can put that shit somewhere or have you take the right photos with the right clothes on and sell that shit to a brand because the photos belong to me anyways. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Do y'all understand that when you take the photo belongs to you, the photographer, every single time. Unless you sign a contract and sign off your rights to a photo, the photos always belong to you. I hope y'all know that. I really want y'all to understand that as a photographer. There's a lot of shit that people don't tell you that you need to know, and that's one of those things. If you click the button on the camera, the photo actually belongs to you. It don't matter if it's on a fucking phone, on a film camera, or on a digital camera, or any other type of camera that you can think of. If you're the one that clicked it, the photo belongs to you. Now, how you can go about getting that shit taken away from you is in many different ways. But there's actually been a thing on social media about a monkey who took a photo of himself, and they couldn't figure out who the fuck the photo belonged to because he's the one that took it, and he's not a human. So who do the rights go to? Who do y'all think the rights go to? Okay, that's a video. We're not reviewing that one. So listen. Bad. That's her though. That's her photos. She has she looks good in the photos. It's just that the photos are just bad. I'm gonna be honest. There's a difference though, right? You can be all dressed up and you can look great when you take them. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, it's popping up. You can be dressed up and look. You can be a 10 out of 10 visually. Subject wise, you can be a 10 out of 10. Photo wise, it can still be a 1 or a 2 out of 10, even if you are a 10 out of 10 physically or subject wise, subjectively, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, like I was saying, you can be a 10 out of 10 subjectively, but as far as the photos go, the photos can still come out to be trash. That's really all on your photographer. That's really the fault of your photographer. Y'all need to do a lot better. Like, she's a 10 out of 10 with her photos, but her fucking, whatchamacallit, her photos are just not there at all. Yeah, they're just not there. Yeah. Just looking at her whole account, like, this shit's not there. So this would be a perfect example of somebody that you hit up and just be like, your Instagram account is a publishing company. You are not taking good photos. You're dressed well, but you're not taking good photos. Wherever your photographer is, you need to get rid of them. You need to hire me. I'll do it for free. If you watch my videos, you'll know why I say I do it for free. But you need to hit me up. Get rid of your regular photographer. Hit me up. I can do it for free. Improve your account. Do what you need to do, and then keep going to different accounts and doing it like that. This is a good photo. It's a good post.
Pop out with a green gun. I pop out every time with a mean one. I pop out every time and sling some. I imported my bitch, she look better here. I got 53,000 still on my pocket.
But yeah, as far as her Instagram stuff goes, all she needs is a good photographer that knows what they're doing. I'm trying to get y'all the game on this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm giving y'all the whole game on this shit. Literally, offer free photos. Check out my ebook if you need help in making content and building your own brand as a photographer. What else was I about to say? Check out your own, or look at my ebook if you want to check out your own branding stuff. If you want to brand your own stuff, hit up the people who are having bad photos on their stuff. Tell them to hit you up, get rid of their trash ass photographer, work with them, and keep doing that with different people over and over and over again. That's it. But yeah, man, like I was saying for y'all, if you're a photographer, if you're a model, if you need help making content on social media, I have ebooks that are readily available. Not readily available, they're $20 a piece, but it has everything that you need. So I'm gonna leave a picture up here for you to check out for everything that it has. But it has content scripts, content guide, content tips, a year's worth of content ideas. It has recommended tools. It has marketing strategies. It has monetization strategies, and a bunch of other. It has a bunch of stuff on there. You can literally buy that book today, right? You can buy that book today and not need to ever have to, and you'll have all the content that you need for the whole year if you buy that tomorrow. You can buy the book today and start making content tomorrow and not have to worry about anything tomorrow. Yeah, you shouldn't have any excuses. I already would say that you wouldn't need to have any excuses at all if you're a photographer, because you could just get on YouTube or social media and just get to reacting to photos that you see on social media. But if you are needing help with it, spend $20. I'll leave the link. It'll have everything that you need. You can start making content tomorrow, and you'll have enough. In that book, you'll have enough content for the rest of the year. If you're a regular person, you want to make and you want to connect with me, talk about my work, trade work, or just to connect in general, you can check me out at vino.create on Instagram. If you're a photographer, and you want to look at my work, talk to me about my work, potentially do trades, potentially purchase a piece, or any of those things, like I said, at vino.create, y'all can contact me there. That was it for this video, man. Y'all make sure to stay tuned for the next one. I will see y'all later.
Beat that shit from the back, paid the ransom. Walk around with the cannon like Samson. I can't speak on that here, call the Samsung. Who did what? Now nobody's saying that. Who want what? Pop out with a green gun. I pop out every time with a mean one. I pop out every time and sling some. I imported my bitch, she look better here. I got 53,000 in every year. Slap, go. I ain't fucking with buddy, they broken there. I ain't showing my gun unless it's smoking here. In a room full of niggas, but trust me, dog, it's still a bitch in here. It's in the atmosphere. I can tell they want boat on the platter. When I leave it, they start up the chatter. Got my dick in these white bitch mouths, come here, Black Lives Matter. I'm really with full of it. Move out the way, so this bitch gotta ooh me. I can't remember her name, so she stuck with me. 55 piece, we can stuff in the Subaru. Double my number, please. I got a jig and off jiggers, I'm popping. Walking this bitch with the rocket, I'm stocking. Stocking off watches in case it go out. Running up, don't give a fuck by the clock. Betty go platinum, he in his ass. I promise I bet he to do, I don't doubt. I give a fuck cause I'm still on my route. If he says something to me, then I'm wiping him.